Hey guys, Rafael here from Flip English School, and I'm here today to bring another video for you guys. And this time we're going to talk a little bit about causative form, okay? Or causative verbs, what verbs we use with causative form, okay, in English. And I really hope you enjoy the video, all right? So, as I said, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about causative form. But before I start giving the explanation, let me show you what causative form is, okay? Usually, when you speak in the active, you say, I wash my car every week. So, for example, I do it myself, okay? I go outside, I take the hose, I take the bucket and soap, a sponge, and I wash my car myself. Okay, so I wash my car every week. This is a normal active sentence, right? Now, the causative form is a little bit different. Let's see here in the causative. I have my car washed every week. Now pay attention. In the causative form, someone else, a different person, does it for me. A different person washes my car. I don't do it, okay? I have my car washed every week. It means a different person washes it for me. Okay? So this is the basic idea of causative form, is when you involve other people doing things in your place. Okay, this is the basic idea. But there are more details. So I'm going to start, firstly, I'm going to start talking about the causative verb have. Okay? Let me give you an example with the causative verb have. I have my hair cut every month. Okay, so you see my hair is nice and cut. Okay? I have my hair cut every month. Okay? Now, I have the barber cut my hair every month. With an agent, the barber. So I have two possibilities. Okay? I can use the causative form or the causative verb have with no agent. So I have my hair cut. Okay, the agent is not there. Okay, or I have the barber. The barber is the agent. Okay, I have the barber cut my hair every month. Okay. Agent, no agent. But what's the idea of the causative verb have? Let's see here. Well, it's when you give someone else the responsibility to do something. When you transfer the responsibility from yourself to someone else, to a different person. Okay? So, this is the idea of the causative verb have. Alright? Now, pay attention to the construction because it's a little different. Look here. I use have plus the thing in the verb in the past participle. So, I have the thing. My hair, past participle, cut every month. Okay? So, I have my hair cut every month. Now, if I include an agent, it's a little different. Look at here. I have the barber, the person, the agent, yeah, the person, cut my hair every month. Cut is in the infinitive. Remember that this verb is a little different because in the infinitive is cut, the past is cut, and the past participle is cut. So it's cut, cut, cut. But okay, but you understand the idea, right? So, without the agent, I use the past participle. I have my hair cut. Okay? With the agent, the construction is different. I have the barber cut my hair every month. Okay? So, this is the verb, the causative verb have. Now, let's see the next causative verb. We're going to talk a little bit about get. So, let's see here. I get the dishes done every day. Okay? I get my son. My son is the agent. This is the example with the agent, the person. I get my son to do the dishes every day. Pay attention to to, okay? You get someone to do something. It's different than have, okay? So, I get my son to do the dishes. What's the idea of get? Well, get gives an idea of convince or encourage someone to do something. In this case, I have to convince my son. I convince him with money. If he does the chores, I give him a little change, a little money. Okay, a little bit of money. Alright, so I convince him through money, okay? But it's not something he loves doing. I have to convince him, I have to encourage him. Okay? Now pay attention to the construction. I use get, the thing, the dishes in this case, done every day without the agent, right? So the past participle, get the thing, past participle. I get the dishes done every day. But if I include the agent, in this case my son, the construction is different. I get my son to do the dishes. Remember that you have to include to, okay, when you use get. I get my son to do the dishes. Get the person in the infinitive. In this case, the infinitive with to, okay? Alright, so we've talked about two causative verbs, have and get. Let's see the next one. The next one we're going to talk about make. Now this is one that I think is interesting. It's a little bit different. But let me give you the example here. I make my son do his homework before he can go out and play. So you see, you have to use make with an agent. It's necessary to use the causative verb make with an agent. So I make my son do his homework before he can go out and play. But what's the idea of make? Well, it's pretty simple. Make uses the idea of force or require someone to do something. Force, require, demand, okay? Someone to do something. So, in this case, my son doesn't have an option. You see, I make him do it. I force him to do it. He has to do the homework, and then after that, he can go out and play. So, I make my son do his homework before he can go out and play. And look at the construction. You use the make plus the person, the agent. You need the agent, okay? And the infinitive of the verb. All right? And I'm going to talk about one more causative verb. It's the verb let. Let me give you an example of let. I don't let my students speak Portuguese in class. Usually when you let, you have to use a person, an agent. So you let someone, okay? So you include, with let, I use an agent. So I don't let my students speak Portuguese in class. Well, what do you think that means? Well, in this case, let means permit something to happen. Allow something to happen. In this case, I don't permit my students to speak Portuguese. I don't let my students speak Portuguese in class. And the construction, of course, is let plus a person or a thing in the infinitive. Okay? For example, I'm using person or thing because I can let, for example, the dog go outside. You see, I let the dog go outside every afternoon. I don't know. You see the example? So you can use let plus a person or thing in the infinitive. But the idea of let is permit or allow. Okay? Or not permit, not allow in this case here. Alright? Now guys, there's just one little more detail, alright, that I want to share with you. That's very interesting about causative form. You see, it's possible to use causative form with all the verb tenses. I have some examples here just for you to see. I'm going to read a couple of them, but I'm not going to read all of them. And of course, it wasn't possible for me to include all the possibilities here because you can use with modal verbs, you can use with modal perfect, you can use with present, all the verb tenses. Okay? But let's take a look here. Present simple, for example, he makes sushi. Causative form, he has sushi made. Let's look at present continuous. He is making sushi. Causative form, he's having sushi made. You see, past simple, he made sushi. He had sushi made. Okay? Let's see present perfect. He has made sushi. He has had sushi made. Well, anyways, I'm not going to read all of them, but I'll leave it here for a moment so you can finish reading, take a look at the examples. Don't forget, you can also use the construction, the causative form, with modal verbs too, you know? So, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like the video, okay? You know, recommend the video to one of your friends. You know, make sure you like the video, all right? But I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.